Black History Month is here, and we're excited to kick off Season 4 of I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either. This season, we're shining a spotlight on revolutionary women who redefined excellence. Give Grace Wisher her flowers. Next time you see the American flag, you just remember a 16-year-old black woman helped to make it happen. Listen to I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcast, or simply wherever you get your podcasts.
Catch Jon Stewart back in action on The Daily Show and in your ears with The Daily Show Ears Edition podcast. From his hilarious satirical takes on today's politics and entertainment to the unique voices of correspondents and contributors, it's your perfect companion to stay on top of what's happening now. Plus, you'll get special content just for podcast listeners, like in-depth interviews and a roundup of the week's top headlines. Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Dressing.
Oh, French dressing.
Exactly.
Oh, that's good.
I'm AJ Jacobs, and my current obsession is puzzles. And that has given birth to my podcast, The Puzzler.
Something about Mary Poppins?
Exactly.
This is fun.
You can get your daily puzzle nuggets delivered straight to your ears. Listen to The Puzzler every day on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome. My name is Paola Pedrosa, a medium and the host of the Ghost Therapy podcast, where it's not just about connecting with deceased loved ones. It's about learning through them and their new perspective. I think God sent me this gift so I can show it to the world. And most of all, I help people every single day. Listen to the Ghost Therapy podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What if you asked two different people the same set of questions? Even if the questions are the same, our experiences can lead us to drastically different answers. I'm Minnie Driver, and I set out to explore this idea in my podcast, and now Minnie Questions is returning for another season. We've asked an entirely new set of guests our 7 questions, including Jane Lynch, Delaney Rowe, and Cord Jefferson. Listen to Minnie Questions on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. 7 questions, limitless answers.
Prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Shirley, I got Auntie Debra's hair. That's Debra K. Okay? That's Debra K. All right? Classic home run hitter. Let's go, Kendo.
Hello?
May I speak to
This
Let me tell you something to you. My name is Wayne. You did my auntie's hair yesterday, and now I don't know what you did. I don't know what kind of glue you'd use with weaves or whatever, but my auntie had and fell out in church today.
Well, I don't even use glue, so I don't even know why you coming at me on the side tip anyway about your auntie.
My
Who
auntie
the is your auntie?
My auntie is Debra, and her hair fell out.
I don't know Debra. I don't do no Debra hair. You talking about I use glue? I don't use glue. I've been sewing her hair since 1982. You coming at me with some glue? I don't do no glue.
Who you think you tripping with? Look, let me tell you.
You coming at me on some side? I did some Debra. I don't even know no Debra.
Look, let me say this to you. All I'm saying is...
You gotta say what you gotta say, because I'm serious about my hair weave. You coming at me with some glue. It's too hot for some glue. That be that melting on the side of your head.
Well, that's what happened, and her hair fell off in service, and all the church members is sitting there laughing at her.
Well, she shouldn't have been. Maybe she trying to get the devil out of her, because she ain't got no business shouting that damn hard anyway, but I don't with no glue.
You ain't finna sit here and talk about my auntie and her Jesus. Don't you talk about how she shout.
Lady, I don't even know this lady. I don't even know that. You talking about glue? I don't do glue.
They call her Miss Debra.
I don't know no Miss Debra.
She just got her hair done from you yesterday. How you gonna sit here and act like you ain't cut it? Yesterday.
I didn't cut it. You just said glue. Tell Debra to call me that. Tell her to be a real woman and call me and tell me the mistake I done made. Because I don't remember no Debra and I ain't used no glue.
I'm finna tell everybody in Atlanta, Georgia not to come to your house.
Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. You wait 1 minute. That's my livelihood you with. Now, I don't need you. What is this? Who are you?
My name is Wayne.
Well, I don't know Wayne. Look here, Wayne.
I know you don't know Wayne, but you know.
Tell you, I got a brother named Big J, And Leroy, bring your Wayne. Bring your Wayne.
Look, let me tell you something. I don't want no problem, but I will throw these hands if I got to.
What? Big J number throw them hands. Look here. I ain't got time to tell your auntie whoever made the mistake, it wasn't me. Now look, you done got me out here on Good Sunday. I just came from church. It's hot as hell, and you telling me about some glue? You ain't got to do today, do you? You ain't got nothing to do.
I got to find out why my auntie hair falling out in church.
Well, it ain't me, so call somebody else in Atlanta. Cause hey, I am the been the since '82.
But well, you must not be in right now. You got people hair falling out in church and glue falling all off on the pews.
Your auntie probably glued her own and that's probably why it fell out. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm the hottest stylist in Atlanta. So I don't know who Debra. She ain't nobody. I ain't do her hair. I don't up hair. You can call any and everybody in Atlanta. They'll tell you the same thing.
Look. All I'm saying is, you done messed up my auntie hair. I want to get it rectified. I need you, first of all, to call and apologize to her.
Apologize? Have you done a little show? You've been drinking on some Jesus juice with your auntie. That's why her hair fell out. You and Michael Jackson and your auntie Debra Cece or whatever her name is.
Look, let me tell you. First of all, you gonna respect my auntie.
Okay, whatever you say her name is, I with her.
I want you to redo my auntie hair for free and give her money back from the first time she paid you.
I don't know who this. Hold on. I don't know who this. I don't know who you are.
I'm Wayne.
Why you coming? Wayne, look here, Wayne. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna hang up in your face.
No,
Wayne.
hold up. I'm Debra nephew Wayne. Now, my ain't 52 years old. Now, if you ain't gonna respect your elders, how you expect to be blessed? You say you just went to church this morning.
See, that's the problem. You calling me on Sunday with some got me cussing like this. See, now I gotta go back inside and have a conference with my pastor behind some.
I got one more thing I need to say to you before I get off the phone.
What say what you gotta say? Cause you wasting my minutes.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked from your girlfriend.
I was about to have my brothers come whoop your that got me. That got me. Nephew Tommy.
What's up, man? Your girl told me, she say, trust me, going off the first 12 seconds.
She know. She know what it is, Nephew Tommy. Tommy.
Hey, baby, let me ask you. You don't do no glue?
No, I don't no glue. I don't. Hey, I tell you, I don't no glue. It's too hot.
It's too hot for glue.
Too hot for the glue.
All right, baby. Ain't nobody half fell out of church tonight. They say you the bomb down there, so I just wanted to call and make sure I prank my girl. She the one.
Oh, I'm up on site. On site.
All right, baby, answer one thing for me. What is the baddest radio show in the world?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And there you have it. Stupid. On this great getting up January. Huh? What my grandmama say if I just make it to January and February? I can march on through to April and May. Woo! We gonna be all right, baby. Milwaukee, the nephew is coming in town. That is MLK weekend. My wife is allowing me to actually go perform instead of being at the house. So she is allowing me not to be home on the holiday, but I'm coming out to Milwaukee and we're going to slang these jokes at the Improv. That is all MLK weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tickets on sale right now. Stupid is moving through the Midwest. That's Tommy. Yeah.
Hey, Junior.
Okay.
Junior.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the matter, man? You all right?
I'm good. What happened?
No, I'm just going to ask you. I've been hearing a lot of dates from Tommy. I ain't heard no dates from you. Well, what's going on?
Oh, ain't nothing going on, Auntie. I got dates coming. Yeah.
And well, what, are you taking some time off? Well, what is you doing?
Well, I think I told you about what I'm doing. Remember I told you about. We
you don't want to bring it up right now? You don't want to bring it up right now?
You going to bring up the meeting right now?
Yeah. He'll do it.
Whoa.
Confidential meeting.
If you are, wait a minute. If you all just go back over what was just said, I never brought up a meeting. All I said was, I ain't heard no dates from you. Now, y'all are taking and ran with a whole nother scenario. Steve Harvey said nothing about no damn dates, no meetings. I was talking about dates.
You just want to clear your name.
Your ass brought up the meeting, and now you want to put it on. Do I want to talk about it on there? Yeah, I do, because I don't even know what the hell meeting you're talking about.
That's a good start.
This week. Man, you finna make me cuss. And I've been trying not to. You know, I was going to make this year the year I was going to do less cussing. But I already see that ain't going to work out.
Was that just the 8th day, though, of the year?
Because just what he just did just now.
You had a meeting about that?
That made you cuss?
I didn't cuss.
Right there.
Oh. But that right there is the reason I don't really think this going to work out for me. Because that right there, you should have got cussed out for that.
So when
you don't
midnight,
want us to know that you all have a meeting? It's okay. It's all right.
When midnight hit, was you cussing?
No.
For New Year's? When midnight hit?
You sure?
You didn't cuss?
I don't believe it.
You didn't say happy blankety blank New Year. You didn't say that.
Well, we know.
He cussed.
We know one thing.
I did cuss
lying.
at the fireworks.
I
did.
I cussed at the fireworks. Because I felt like one of them was too close. And that's what I said.
You felt a little
hot.
Man, this blank too close. I said that.
All right.
Good one, Tommy.
All right.
Black History Month is here, and we're excited to kick off season 4 of I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either. This season, we're shining a spotlight on revolutionary women who redefined excellence. Give Grace Wisher her flowers. Next time you see the American flag, you just remember a 16-year-old black woman helped to make it happen. Listen to I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcast, or simply wherever you get your podcasts.
Jon Stewart is back at The Daily Show, and he's bringing his signature wit and insight straight to your ears with The Daily Show Ears Edition podcast. Dive into Jon's unique take on the biggest topics in politics, entertainment, sports, and more. Joined by the sharp voices of the show's correspondents and contributors. And with extended interviews and exclusive weekly headline roundups, this podcast gives you content you won't find anywhere else. Ready to laugh and stay informed? Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Dressing.
Oh, French dressing.
Exactly.
Oh, that's good.
I'm AJ Jacobs, and my current obsession is puzzles. And that has given birth to my podcast, The Puzzler.
Something about Mary Poppins?
Exactly.
This is fun.
You can get your daily puzzle nuggets delivered straight to your ears. Listen to The Puzzler every day on the iHeart Radio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome. My name is Paola Pedrosa, a medium and the host of the Ghost Therapy podcast, where it's not just about connecting with deceased loved ones. It's about learning through them and their new perspective. I think God sent me this gift so I can show it to the world. And most of all, I help people every single day. Listen to the Ghost Therapy podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What if you asked two different people the same set of questions? Even if the questions are the same, our experiences can lead us to drastically different answers. I'm Minnie Driver, and I set out to explore this idea in my podcast, and now Minnie Questions is returning for another season. We've asked an entirely new set of guests our 7 questions, including Jane Lynch, Delaney Rowe, and Cord Jefferson. Listen to Minnie Questions on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. 7 questions, limitless answers.